Hadouken!
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Shall we begin? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Player 2 has the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Maybe time for a new game plan. Both fighters reflecting a bit. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Taking stock. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. You gotta hold out here. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits him for the stun. Hits him. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Round 2. Fight!
Keeps them guessing with the yoga arch. Just out of range for that throw. Hard to keep track of him with that experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 doesn't have a... Ooh, burnout activated. No mix-up as the low heavy is blocked. What are they doing? The space extends the meter on the super hard. Shippu Jinrai doing the bit. Player 1 will need to use their meter wisely here. A quick breather. One too little, too late for the jump in. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Closes the gap. Excellent damage on that. Player 1 is going to want to manage the drive meter better for a win this round. Looking for a chance. This can lead to some big damage. Target combo, more fuel on the fire. Hook him up. Just move Jinrai Jaku. This is gonna take a chunk. The Jinrai, player 2 willing to risk it for the overdrive. Reads the jump in perfect. Both sides getting ready. Hit out of nowhere.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Good parry there, and parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Big counter. Quick dash in. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Parry. Adds parry to the pressure. That drive impact is blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Still feeling each other out. Pops him with the target combo. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Scrapping it out up close. That's a counter. Full SA meters on deck for both. What? In anti-air? What'll happen here? Puts the brakes on the impact. They're recovered. Bamboo drops them. What are they going to do? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arm from this situation? Just go for it. Burns out. Locks them down with the arc. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. You're done! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Yoga Art, they got something in mind. Next with the medium, picks a good spot to use the super. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Genru, Repa. The super art connects with the throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Hits the drive. The Gen Ride. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the snare of burnout. Teleport, nowhere safe. This is a gigantic life lead. What are they gonna do? Blink out. Knock them out of the air. You're done.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Super armor does its job. Player 2 has used up all their drive. Gotta hold out here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes low. Locks them down with the art. Who wants this win the most? Who? That's some big juicy It's there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Clean parry. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, but what's the plan this next round? Karakuchi Shoyu connects. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Very difficult to use drive here. How will both fighters cope? Ooh, burnout activate. They just won't stop switching sides. One chance here may end clean KO finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
That knocked him out of the air. Drive reversal earns that paycheck. Player 2 is going to want to manage the drive meter better for a win this round. Blow heavy, a quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. The low's blocked. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Too slippery to get a handle on. This can lead to some big damage. There it is. You know, as I watch Merciless Yoga, I'm sure Dhalsim is vegan, but he's definitely got some beef with you, though. Player 2 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Things are what? In anti-air. Both sides parry. You're done.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Blocks the jump in. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Gotta hold out here. Player 2 has used up all their drive. And they outlast it. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. Got their eye on the air. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Fight!
Yoga flow. All right, who's gonna swing first? Jirai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 chases him down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive, but Yoga Inferno, it's getting hot here. What are they doing? Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. That corner's gonna make it experience KO. We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round?
Final round. Fight!
Let's get Yoga Float to mess with their head. Dash, how did he get a read on that throw? The back and forth reads are unreal. Keeps them guessing with the Yoga Arch. Uses the fireball to try to get a reaction. Puts the brakes on the impact. Nice block to shut out the impact. Bamboozling time with the Yoga Float. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in. Reads the jump in perfectly. Amazing. Player 2 walls flat into the guard break. Huge tech. Yoga Float to mess with their head. Tries to make them guess with the Yoga Arch. They've got about half life left. Oh, does them dirty. Oh, you never know what can happen here. There's a burnout. Knocked them out of the air. Who makes the first move at this range? Crowns them from above. Player 2 has full drop. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Nice fireball. Bamboozling time with the Yoga Float. Yoga Float to mess with their head. It's over!
Shall we begin? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Drive reversal to break in. Drive reversals are useful there to counter while blocking. Goes for the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Gets the tech, but how will they get out of this corner? There's a corner switch. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Limited resources at hand right now. Is it time to go on the offensive, or will they try to turtle up? Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. Can they survive this badly timed burnout? All burnt out on both sides? That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. Yoga fire there. Player 2 has completely used all their drive gauge, but they still have enough. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Yoga Float. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Keeps them guessing with the Yoga Arch. Yoga Float, where's he going? Yoga Inferno, woo, it's getting hot here. A quick breather. That teleport's gonna rally. That's experiencing burnout. Player 1 is dominating this round. KO! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.